Hello, Nicole from the Tempe Public Library here. Today I wanted to show you how to embroider a woven rose, which looks like this. So for your supplies, you'll need a piece of fabric to embroider on. I went with this mask because it's kind of boring. You'll also need a needle, one with a big eye so you can get your thread through, and of course, thread. So I have embroidery thread or floss, also called like cross stitch thread. Okay, so to get started, we're going to trace out the circle. You can also just freehand it, which I did here, but to just be a little safer, I'm going to trace out the circle using just a old highlighter. All right, now that we have that, we can thread our needle. So for your thread, just kind of pull out a length. Cut it loose and then tie a knot. I'm using the full 6 threads that make up this piece of floss. The thicker your thread is, the faster your rose is going to fill in. All right, so grab your needle, thread it. And then we can get started. Sort of eyeball it, pick out about the center of the circle. Go ahead and poke your needle through, pull your thread till it stops by the knot. All right, so we've got our thread on this side. Now we're going to thread through, just kind of turn it over, try to catch the edge of your circle, and then pull through again. So on the facing side, you have this line. Now if we start down here at 6 o'clock, then we're gonna come up here to 3 o'clock. So we're gonna head over towards about 3, poke through there. Pull that through. And then on our face side, we'll go back into the center. Then I want to turn it back over and go to the opposite side. So opposite of this one, over here. Poke through there. Thread again and go back down in the center. So we start with something like this. We need 2 more coming down at angles. So go back down through about here. And then our other angle. So about here. All right, so you end up with this sort of star shape, sort of stick figure-y, and this is your spokes for the wagon wheel. Now we're going to come up again towards the center, maybe not directly in the center, a little offset. And this is where we start our weaving. So it's a pretty basic pattern. You're just gonna go over, under, over, under, over, under for these spokes to actually start filling in the rows. So I'm gonna go over this one and under this spoke. Trying not to catch any of those little threads. You don't have to pull it super tight. So under that one, over this one, which means under this spoke. Over the next, and under the next, and so on. And you just follow that pattern until you fill up to the ends. Okay, now when you're at a place that you're happy with, I'm happy with this, you're just going to stick your needle back through, pull your thread down, then flip it over and tie off another knot. And then just snip your end. And there you go. another woven rose to beautify whatever you'd like. Much cuter with those roses, I think. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all later.